nobody's here yet. Okay, maybe. Oh, maybe I gotta go with this. Oh, yeah, that's what I gotta click on. Oh, because I closed it down. Okay, well. We'll start over then, maybe. I gotta do it that way. I had it all set up. Ugh. Want me to do AI mode? I don't think anybody's here yet. Okay, there we go. Like this. That's good. Okay, it does have the comments up. It's just not showing them. For some reason. Yeah, let's try this. Welcome. Is it working? Nope. There it is. Okay, it is working. Ah. Alright. Just wasn't showing up on the thing for some reason. Oh, good afternoon, Sarah. How you doing? I see her. All right. You doing good? I don't know why it's okay, well, I think it's just you today for a bit till we start, but it's okay. We can light the candle and we'll start going. I have all the chats up. Oh, yeah. Sorry to hear that I'm having a hard time. I'm doing okay. Doing okay, you know? Just to try your best, alright? That's all you can do. Oh, did I turn off my music? Ha! Trying to close this other window. Okay. Well, we can give you a reading, Sarah. You can be the first one, if you'd like. And but before we begin, we'll just open up the room. I like to do like a little meditation. I don't know if you've been here before. I don't recognize your name, but it's okay. Welcome, either way. Welcome back or welcome first-time viewer. So my name is Angie, and I'm a medium, and I talk to spirit guides. My spirit guides, your spirit guides, and I use all the clairs, and you know, I feel, I sense them. So, oh, it's your first time. Okay, so what? I didn't recognize your name. So just these are all free. They're free readings. I give it, you know, I do paid readings as well, but I do lives for free readings because like people to spread the word of spirit and evidence around you, whatnot. So and then if you ever want a private reading, go deeper than what I do here, since I don't go, I give longer readings than most, but you can always message me on any of the platforms. I'm on all, I think all of them. And then, or you can go to my Ko-fi page. So, and then that has all the information. So anyway, enough about me. Today we're going to talk about the crossroads we're standing in. So that's the theme of the live. I like to have a live theme, and then we go into a little grounding meditation type thing, and then we'll open up for readings. So hello, welcome in. And before we look at the crossroads you're standing in, let's just steady ourselves with it. And if you feel called, you can close your eyes or whatever makes you feel comfortable. So put your feet on the floor if you can, your spine tall, and gently breathe in and slowly exhale out. Again, inhale and then exhale. Now imagine a soft white light above your crown, above your head. Spirit gently pouring light down into your body. It flows through your crown, clearing confusion in the mind. Through your throat, releasing emotional pull from old paths. Down through your solar plexus, strengthening courage. Through the sacral, releasing emotional pull from old paths. And then down into your root chakra, last one. Now imagine roots growing from your feet and the base of your spine into Mother Gaia, just the middle of the earth. Deep down, you'll see, you can imagine them going all through what it needs to go through to get down there. Through the soil, through the stone, into her steady core. On your exhale, send down doubt, pressure, urgency, fear of choosing the wrong. All that light brought all that out of all your chakras for you. All that doesn't serve you any longer. Let Gaia transmute it. She'll take it, transform it into this golden earth, like golden light. So I'm just going to give that back to you. Now inhale the golden earth light back up through the roots, sacral, solar plexus, heart, your throat, your crown, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. Feel yourself as the bridge, earth below, spirit above, and you in the middle. Crossroads energy isn't about panic. It's about alignment. Take one last breath in and return when you're ready. So, well, there we are. So that feeling of standing between two directions and two timelines is what it is. So just decisions, the two versions of yourself that you're in odds with, that can cause inner suffering. There's different wants or needs, and not, so some crossroads are loud, some are subtle. We're going to see what Spirit is highlighting for you, or it might not be about crossroads, it might be something else, but just that's the theme. So what I'll do is I'll use tarot, oracle, or cards, or just to call your spirit guides or past loved ones, mediumship. And if you like a message, share your question or initials, and if you want, or you don't have to have a question. I'll just do general, and then I'll pull names as I go. I don't take a list because it just then people feel like I feel like I need to do a whole list. So, or you're welcome to just to sit and listen if you want. I often the messages find you anyway in the way that needs to be found. You'll find something. All right, Sarah, do you have a question or do you want a reading? You don't have to have a reading. I can do a collective. Don't feel obligated to get, but so or anybody else that's in the room, because we got Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So I don't think anybody's. Okay, Sarah. Anything in particular, or just want me to go with general? We'll use this shapeshifters. All right. Let's go general. So I'll pick a card. All right. So for you, Sarah, positive, uplifting new friends, hedgehog love. Kind of stagnant lately, yeah. Well, it's not like you don't want people. I feel like it's just having more they're saying uplifting new friends. Are there people around you that are also feeling that way? Kind of their energy is, I'm not saying, everybody goes through things, so it's not like, it's like knowing when it's time. Sometimes when people are going through things, you're there for them, you try to hold it for them, but sometimes we hold it too much, and it can bring us down as well, because maybe we're trying to hold it too much for them. We're feeling it too much of what they're feeling. It's like being in a, equate it to being in an office, right? And there's people that are not happy with their job. All of a sudden, even though you were happy with your job, you're gonna start feeling the same way and start getting in that type of mentality, right? So it's just like, it just starts rubbing off on you. But when you have friends and say somebody's going through something really tough with their children or a breakup or something, it's knowing that you're there for them, but then you also put on your own oxygen mask first, meaning if you can't just give away all your energy to them. So I don't know if that resonates for you, but that's what I got from that card. But also, I think there's like boundaries that need to happen. Like if somebody is just a negative person, it's like understanding, like, you can still love them, but there's good, you might have to put a boundary there where you're not having to, be the person that they tell you all their problems to, because that can be very draining as well. It's fine if you can, it's like a lot of people, it depends on your energy, because some people can take in a lot, but it's how you hold it, I guess. It's how, knowing that you can't make it better for them, they can only make it better for themselves. A safe place for you to go. It's the same thing. I feel like it's just, is that what's like kind of happening for you, Sarah? Just a lot of feeling the energy of other people, and it's kind of like rubbing off on you too. Oh yeah. So then, here, I can get it to zone in on it. And I guess it doesn't want to today. There it goes. Safe place for you to go. So it makes me feel like, you know, just having that time away, you know? Plus sometimes there's emotions, or we feel kind of off, and there's nothing to do, there's no explanation for it. Our brain tries to figure it out. And it doesn't mean that there isn't something happening, but sometimes it's just something means that you need some rest, you know, and you need some time to yourself and just to take care of yourself and to rejuvenate. There's a lot of times if you look back at your life, there is times where there's this ebb and flow of energy and not, and that's just, we can't be the same, you know, all the time. So can't, you know, there's times where we just need to rest, and it's okay. You know, I think there's things that expectations we put on ourselves as well that makes us think that, well, I should be doing this. I shouldn't. But sometimes you need that nap. Sometimes you need to, you know, sit and watch a movie, you know. So, broke into my camper and stole my stuff while I was in another state with a crazy man who lied to me and played. Okay, so it makes sense a lot about the people you're around and having positive, uplifting new friends. Yeah. So, having a safe place for you to go. So that all, tied in. I'm sorry that happened, Sarah. Just know that, you know, it's a lot of times when stuff like that happens. I was trying to Mississippi for over a month and came back and found all my stuff was gone. Oh, that's hard. I hope you can get some resolution to that. You know, like, I don't know, you were able to contact the police, or I feel like it's the it's the stuff. It's the, you know, that safety and everything that got, but also I feel there is just that feeling of being, the betrayal and a lot of emotions happening, but there's like ways that you could go, right? I mean, you're still in the middle of this, so I don't want to say, like, you know, they're just saying, like, I feel like Spirit's just saying, like, you know, don't take it in on yourself that it was something you did. Sometimes there's, you know, our kindness is looked at as, don't look at it as kindness, looked at as weakness, that's why they took advantage of you. They would have tried to do that to anybody, you know. So it's not like, but yeah, that's why they're saying positive, uplifting new friends, because you're not going back to them, right? I hope you can get some resolution from that. Oh, I got stuck out here. Oh. This is an interesting card. You're telling me all this stuff, which is pretty, like, it's been crazy for a while, and I got this card that says your contradictions and complexities are interesting, which doesn't help what you're saying. I mean, like, it's interesting that, you know, like, Spirit would say that, right? But I feel like it's more of, you know, this is something that's really unusual that's happening to you, and it's a path you're going down, but I feel like it is gonna pass. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. You know? Yeah, it's been crazy for a while. I feel like it's going to, So were you able to get some type of help from the police? I guess that's where I would go, if I were you, but because if you are, I feel like you would have to do it. You can't wait. Says the time has come. The time is for it is at now. I don't know if there's any recourse that you could go down, but so yeah. Wish I had something that's gonna have to wisdom as light as a feather. So are you able to, maybe contact somebody that can come to you? I feel like there's just a lot of, thinking outside the box of what you can do, Yeah, that's what, yeah. Hi, Sophie. Hi, invisible audience, if you're still here. It's it's hard because, you don't want to harden yourself and then not be able to be open to other people later, but at least, you're going to be more hyper aware of things, and, so, I mean, sometimes that's just the things we have to, unfortunately, or we have to, but we go through, and then we end up, through things that are not pleasant, does come gifts of knowing now, having that listening to your inner intuition about people, and like I said, with the first card, finding positive people in your life and who, are going to be there for you and not, and also it's all right to be alone. That's what it says. Not like forever. I feel like it's just more of like, of just to, take your time into finding people that you vibe with. Yeah, it's the stuff, because it's your life and your things. So yeah, I understand, Sarah. Well, Sophie from Facebook says, love to all. I've been blessed to enjoy a great day with some blue skies and spring sunshine with happy bird song today. Oh, trust everyone feels cozy and happy. Yes, we're doing okay. But Sarah, it's just stuff, you have, it is hard though, because we do hold like value into things, and that we the things that you have memories with and all that. So I understand. When I lose something that I had I held dear, I do try to find it as fast as possible, but yeah, so it's hard. I hope you can get some of it back, or get some type of, I don't know if it's possible. Well, I'll leave the love of spirit with you, Sarah. I guess the main message was that I've been feeling was about your heart and not allowing it to harden or put too many, there's, I feel like you said, you are realizing people, and I feel like that hyper awareness is there, but don't let just a few people harden your heart and put walls up, because sometimes when things like this happen, we go from one, you'll go from like, oh, hi everyone, to, no, you don't want the pendulum to swing too far, because then, you know, you gotta go in the middle, right? Or try, you know, but I think it's just listening to that inner intuition that you now are like very like in tuned with is gonna be, yeah. Maybe even look at some of the pawn shops. Maybe you find some, you know, find some of your stuff there. You know, it's the first day of spring there. Oh, do they consider it? Oh, yeah, it's March 20th for us, like, well, around there. I didn't know they had first day of spring earlier. That's interesting. Would you like a card, Sophie? Or invisible audience? I think invisible audience left. Or if... Well, thank you, Sarah, for coming. Love goes out to you, and good luck. You'll get through it. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna give Sophie a card. If she's here. Anybody else would like a card? You know. Otherwise, I'll do collectives. I'm fine doing collectives. I know somebody's gonna hear me say that again. Because it does, I am on a lag, so. Oh, it just feels like it's, oh, I see. Official day is March 29th. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. You're welcome, Sarah. I understand we're on a lag, so don't worry if you hear me say that like this. Ask it again. Okay. Alright, Sophie, I got the Alice in Wonderland deck, and then if anybody else is... Hey! No worries. You'd like a card too, Yvonne? Okay. Let me give one to Sophie quick. Oh, well, whatever. I'm giving one to Sophie, and then we'll go to you. Talking about Crossroads. So... And there's like... Well, Sarah is at a crossroads. She's, you know, like a fork in the road moment. Direction. So, feeling of standing between two directions, two timelines. Hey, Jazz House. Sure. Okay. Two versions of yourself, two timelines. Okay, we're gonna go Sophie, then we'll go to Yvonne. And then we'll go to Jazz House. And then after that, anybody else comes in. Oh, thank you. You're the star, Yvonne. You guys are just here. Alright. Alice in Wonderland. Okay. Ooh, do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. This is for you, Sophie. Oh my goodness. So this isn't just like, it doesn't want to like do any of the there it is. Kind of doesn't want to center in on anything today. There you go. This doesn't just mean like substances and stuff, but have you been eating healthy lately, like better, but craving stuff? I feel like, I'm not saying you ate bad before, but... Oh, Douglas used to actually live on the road called the Crossroad? Wow. That's pretty cool. Do a lot of people come over there, like, supernatural? You think you can relate to this, huh, Sophie? Okay. Yeah. Or you're talking about the Crossroad part. But, yeah, just you know how we can craving something I don't usually have but used to. Okay, all right, yeah, so you understand. when I think of Crossroads, sometimes I think of, I don't know, the show Supernatural. They always had like a crossroads where they would call, they used to fight monsters and things, and they would always call the Crossroads demon or whatever. I liked Supernatural. It was a fun show. Oh, orbs all over the property. Oh, you're still at the crossroads of that? Haven't been in touch or desiring a chat with? Yeah, that's a big one. It's interesting you said that, Sophie. I think through all this, though, you are managing to try to be glad and just grateful and create your own happiness regardless of conditions. That's what you're doing. You know, I like this card because it has the skunk. I love skunks, though. I don't know. I don't mind the skunk smell. Probably when it's really far away. But that's when I smell it. I'm like, oh, I smell skunk. But plus, when I was a kid, they had a skunk like scratch and sniff, and I was like, oh, I like that. I don't know. It's weird. I'm weird. So create your own happiness. So that's what I find this funny. Oh, Crossroads, we share. Yeah, she goes. Yeah. Always do best. I see what you said, yeah. Nova Scotia, Canada. Okay, which used to be the northwest tip of Africa. Oh, okay. That's amazing. You have badgers there? Okay. And by you guys? Yeah. Well, badgers don't do the spraying, do they? I know they have badgers in Wisconsin. I used to live in Wisconsin. I think this is, I feel like this is a skunk because it says manage to be glad, create your own happiness regardless of conditions, and it looks like I made Yvonne laugh because it looks like he smells like, I mean, like you see the, manage to be, oh, looks like there's like right here, it's not doing it again, but there, looks like it's got, kind of smelly on each end. Yeah, they don't spread. I didn't think they did. I always like trying to make Yvonne laugh, just out of, and I'm not trying to. Always happens. Yeah, I feel like they're also showing this, Sophie. Do you paint, Sophie? I don't know why I always feel like should be painting, but shine bright like a candle. You'll make it through this. So, have you tried calling the solicitor and he's just not returning your call? Which I would, yeah. I don't know, I feel like just calling. Yeah. Let's see. No. Yeah, and they're just saying uncertainty. I think this is, Oscar fits with my family, so yes, I do paint. Okay. Oh, badgers are very family oriented. Yeah. Uncertainty. Choose who you will become. So I guess that's the crossroads for you. Like, you can keep on going. I think though, reaching out to your brother at this point would be more of a, and I feel like this is the reason why you haven't done it, Sophie. I feel like reaching out to your brother would be more of a, not a decision coming out of it wouldn't be a decision coming out of yourself. It would be more of because you haven't been able to get in touch with a solicitor, and nothing's going. It would be more of I don't want to say panic, but like anxiety, right? Of like wanting to get this resolved. And I don't think that's, which is, I understand why you would, but I think this is just like a slow thing that's just like, it's a way of like just letting things kind of flow and happen, and then and not having to like with the solicitor, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think, well, it's like any company or whatever. I don't know. I always feel like I'm chasing people with my money when I'm trying to like do something for the house. I'm like calling them up. Are you coming over? You know, like, and like, they're never like contact me back. And I'm like, do you want my money? Like, like, right? So I think it's just some people, they just get busy and then they, you know, they're like, well, they're not. And whoever's the loudest and in their, you know, calling is the one that's getting answers because they're so busy, you know. Oh, they charge $50 a phone call. Wow. Well, wonder they want you to call. It's crazy. Oh, I guess that makes sure that whoever really wants to talk to him, you know, is, you know, it really does. Yeah, forget who you are, conditioning falls away, memory no longer defines you. So I do feel like it is a lot about just trying to sit with feelings of, and not trying, yeah, sit with it and allowing what happens come. So, but, you know, it doesn't mean you can't call, you know, but I feel like that's why, you know, it'd be better to talk to them. Don't feel comfy reaching out to my brother. Yeah. It was more spiritual sense that I would prefer if we had a great relationship. Yeah. Wondering if Solicitor wants the job now. Yes, the cost of calling. Yeah, that is, yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, makes sense. It's probably why they wait. They just want you to call. Ridiculous. All right, so Sophie, well, good luck to you. Enjoy those birds. How's your ankle doing? You doing better with that? Hopefully. Make sure you're like stretching it, because like, you know, stretching it and stuff. I broke my ankle bone, fibia. I think it says fibia. Not the tibia, but the fibia. And so it's good to do those exercises. I used to, you know. Like, you know, the other ones. Hey, Daro, how you doing? Hi. Walking well today indoors, so yeah, that's good. Yeah, you can put your feet like this is like your heel and do those heel raises or whatever. That helps, like, if you're, you know, strong enough. All right. I'm doing good. It's cold out here. Sure, I got some people already in line, but well, I don't really have a line, but I started to make one, but we'll see how the time goes. I think I'd be able to fit you in, Doro. Oh, you tore ligaments in your ankle, Yvonne? That's all the game. Wow. Yeah. Tear them. It takes a while. 6 months. Ligaments. Yeah, they take a while to like go back. You're vibrating, doing your stuff. Good. All right. I'm not that great. I gotta start doing more exercising. All right, Yvonne. I got Trust Your Vibes Oracle for you today, and okay. Let go. Do you feel like it's time to, like, like with some people, you know, you've been in a balancing act trying to help them a lot more than you know, like it was important to holding them with your heart, and it's this time to kind of like, I'm not saying like leave them or anything, but, or whatever, but just kind of let them go, like let them go do it instead of trying to hold it for them. It's like just like a balancing act that you're it's like trying to help balance them. It's like you're just gonna start just kind of letting them go more, like, you know, like it's like holding somebody's hand as they're going on a balancing beam. and it's like just holding it and so they can steady themselves. And after a while you're like, or even a bicycle, like you know, I don't know, when you're trying to learn to ride. Yeah, sorting the wheat from the chaff. Yeah. So it's like, you know, like you're trying to just be like, okay, it's time for you to take the wheel, because it's I can't do this. The stream is broken. What stream is it? Can't be a crutch if they won't. Yeah, you can't. Hi, Sleepy Incubus. I don't know if it is. Oh, it's all going fine. I don't know. It's like, let's look at what's happening. Oh. Yeah, if they won't help themselves. So I feel like it's and it's not like, that's not, it's trying to realize that's not unloving to do. It's more loving because they need to do that and have that confidence in themselves that they can. And that growth's not going to happen if you're, I'm not saying you're denying them their growth. It's just that it's going to happen. It will happen faster. And more completely, right? I feel like too, when somebody is telling you something, yeah, setting healthier boundaries, just being able to be by yourself too. I don't know, something, well, meditating, I feel like, or it also feels like when somebody is talking and I've been trying to do that lately, like, not just lately, I was like, I don't know what I guess I do like watching a lot of like crime, like stuff and things like that. And, I was watching people, like police do interrogations, right? And I realized, like, sometimes, like, when my husband would talk, I would, like, kind of start, like, I'll try to talk, I would, like, talk too, like, and then he would still have something to say, and then I was like, you know, I gotta just, and then there's times where I know he's about to say something, but I feel like it's just, like, in our own nervous system, we don't, you know, you want to feel like you're not sure, you know, you want to start talking, and then you're not sure if he was going to say something else or something, you know? So it's like, sometimes I just because they say in those interrogations, just be quiet, and then those people will fill that void. And it'll sometimes that, like, more things will come up, like if you're having a discussion with somebody and they really are trying to open up, and instead of like reaffirming what they're saying, just sit in the silence with them for a minute, and they might come up with more of a thing themselves about it that is more of an enlightening thing outward to you. And then it, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like doing that. Sometimes that epiphany comes out of them that you were already going to kind of voice to them. Yeah. You're like that with David. It's funny. We are like twins. Like, so I've been trying to like just be quiet and just allow it. And it's interesting because like he'll say things different, you know. So I think so try to be more of like a police guy where you're just like, I'm gonna wait and he's gonna reveal more, you know, like, you know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, you need your time in silence too. That's what I felt like. That you know, a lot of the more meditation and just, but that's also to rejuvenate yourself because of what the work you do, you know, because you're a Reiki healer. So yeah. But I find that even with friends, you know, when they're going through, sometimes I feel like I want to say something to make them, to like a reassuring thing, but I'm like, there's still you know, it's not, there's a lull in the conversation. It's not like I'm cutting them off, but it's just that then I think I'm just going to wait. And there's more that they, you know, because sometimes there's things that they just want to, it takes a while to like get out. And so I just wait a little longer. And then I think it is, yeah. I bet we were. We're like healing people in the past life. Yeah, protect your spirit. Yeah, make sure you're putting up your protection. It's important. So. So funny. Well, much love to you, Yvonne. Yeah. I still think of that. You know, I don't, you know, sometimes loved ones come through, but I think of that necklace that came through about your mom. And how it has that engraving on there. That just blew me away. That's the thing about spirit. Like, I believe in this stuff. Obviously, I do it, but it's like, you know, I believe in it and I trust it. But it's like when things, I still like, I'm like, okay. And I told my husband, and he's like, wow, you know. So, yeah. But I just. I feel like all this work that we do is good to just make sure that you're protecting your energy and taking care of yourself, which I feel like you are. You know, you're trying to do the boundary thing, and well, you are doing the boundary thing, but and stuff, you know. So yeah. Thank you, Yvonne, for coming. How's your sister doing? Is she doing okay with the, you know, did she get an appointment? Everything. I think we're gonna go to who's it called next? Jazz. The Jazz Jazz House. Jazz House 222. And is the stream working okay? I hope so. I don't think anything. Okay, you're here. Okay. Is there anything you would like to... You're welcome, Yvonne. Oh, good. Tonic. Funny. You're welcome, Yvonne. Thank you for coming. Much love. I'm glad she's not worried. Yeah, that's gonna help too, right? Not thinking, yeah, really. The mind can also affect things a lot, as you know. Thank you, my angel, too. My angel as well. Let's brighten up my day. Alright. I'm dropping cards like all day today. Alright, Jazz House, you're here. We're gonna do the Cosmic Journey Oracle, unless you would like something else, but otherwise I'm gonna do this. And then, let's see. Bye, Sophie! You're welcome. Thanks for coming. Enjoy your night. Okay. If you have a question, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just do general or see what comes. Are you looking for a loved one? Hey, Infinite Peace. Welcome. Oh, thanks, Yvonne. Thank you. Sweet. Oh, Jazz House, I'm sorry. I've been upset lately. I want to cry, but I'm joining this beauty pageant. I haven't. Oh. I know, I'm joining this I know. Well, sometimes even, you know, things that are we should be grateful for, you know, like weddings, or, you know, I'm just saying, like, big life events can be stressful, but even things that are, you know, like a beauty pageant and a new relationship, even though they are like positives, there's positive stress. So if you already were on the cusp, that can cause, you know, like if your energy was already frayed and you're like not feeling it yourself. Is my stream like cutting off, huh? I'm having issues today a little bit, huh? No. Not too bad. I'm sorry if it is. I don't know what's going on. I'm having issues. Maybe something's trying to load or something somewhere. Just make sure I don't have anything else. It looks like I'm like really behind on here. Settings. I guess it's something else. Maybe. Oh, everything looks good on there. I don't know. I think it was just my feed that on that thing. Never mind. I was trying to make sure because somebody had said something on something else, making sure everything was fine, but Facebook was fine. Okay. So anyway. Do you feel like you're just not... Okay, it's not. Okay. Yeah. Somebody had said something on Twitch, and I don't know what she was trying to say, but maybe she's saying the stream of consciousness is broken. I don't know what she's trying... No, she said the stream is broken. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. Is there something with, do you just not... Sometimes when things happen, though, Jazz, do you just not feel like you deserve them? Is that what's... And you're just not feeling... Well, I just feel like, well, you said down, you're feeling upset lately, just feeling down, and just sometimes when we start going down that route, we can just sit in that heaviness, and it's hard to get out, even when things are happening. Is it just like, were you upset because there was somebody, like sometimes we can allow, because of things that are like somebody was saying to you that would got in your head about yourself, and you just kept on like the kind of, I don't want to say it's like gaslighting, but kind of like you just start like questioning things about yourself. Is that what's more happening than, and then you get kind of like you start questioning yourself, like your inner self. No, I deserve it, but it's my family. They don't think I should be in a beauty pageant because they said I'd never been in a beauty contest before, and it's stressful to my new relationship. Okay. But even if you gotta start somewhere, right? I mean, like, I mean, like, if maybe they're trying to protect you in a way to, you know, this isn't from spirit. I'm just like, maybe they're trying to, I'm not getting this from spirit, I don't think. I usually can feel it over here, but it's like maybe they're trying to protect you. Maybe this is a psychic thing where, because of, you know, they don't want you to get hurt or get down. This like gym. Okay. This is right into this reality. So I feel like it's like, I feel like there's things that you know about yourself that you want to accomplish, and there's like, that's your reality, and their reality is like, well, you haven't done that. What do you know? I feel like it's also sometimes when we do things that are different, people kind of, it throws them off in their safety, because they're like, well, you know, there's a lot more I mean, that's something that's going to build you up and make you feel good and do things. So I don't understand why they don't, you know, would be kind of like trying to put a squash on it, is what I mean. So it's like, hey, Leah. So it just feels like there's like wanting to like make sure that, you know, some people don't want you to be the same, so that you don't, you know, that makes them feel good. If you start improving then and doing these things, then they feel like they gotta like why am I not doing that? Why am I not like the beauty pageant, not like your family wants to be in a beauty pageant, but like, why am I not going after things that I want to do that I've never done before? It makes them feel like question themselves. So then they, instead of, but that's hard to do, to question yourself. So unconsciously they go, why are you doing that? You know, because if you start doing it, then they got to start looking at themselves. You know, understand me? So it's like, it's a protective type thing. Yeah, I feel like it's your reality, right into your reality. I feel like it's your own world. And I feel like also you know, it's the excitement that you're having to do it, but then the disconnect from your family not really having that excitement as well. So see through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. Just know that this is your life and what you want to do with it. So, you know, nobody has to like be looking at through the you know, through your own lens. You're the one living it and, you know, seeing it and in it. So it's yours to do what you wish. You know, I think we want approval, and it can be hard when we don't get it. You know. I've never seen this card. Your 11-year-old self. So I feel like there's just, you know, like I feel like just because they're your family, you know, it's the dynamic of the family of when, you know, you going back to wanting to please the family and your parents and wanting them to go, you know, approve of it. That's, like I said, that's a cute card though. And if you don't go do that sort of thing, I feel like it's like something that, you know, obviously it's something you've been wanting to do, and if you didn't do it, you'd question why. You know, it's good to do things that you're driven to do and are drawn to and have a so. Yeah, so I guess it's just don't, like I said, just don't, try not to allow befriend your fear monster. I feel like it's just, I feel like that's what you're trying to do, is just because of these, you know, go past these things that, you know, and that's good. I feel like I think the family is more so like not wanting to do that themselves, so they see you doing it and it's like, it's destabilizing. Because they realize that, well, you know, people are doing things that, you know, seem pretty brazen to be doing, like beauty pageants. That's amazing. You know, that's something that people would, you know, be very afraid to do. So, yeah. Well, I hope that resonated, Jazz House. I think it's just knowing that those are their feelings and not allowing that to cloud or influence what you feel inside, what you want to do, because it's not, doing that is not hurting anyone. All right. I don't know if Daro is still here, but if you are, I can give you a reading. Thank you, Jazz House, for coming. You're welcome. Well, good luck with your... That's exciting to do the beauty contest, so... I hope, let us know if you wanna, how it goes. I'm sure you're gonna do great. Dara, okay. Let's see, I'm going to start an internship in March, and, and I still don't have a company yet. My school is in charge of finding one. Oh yeah, a lot of people are having trouble with jobs, and stuff like that. But they haven't managed to do so yet. I want to know if they find a company, if they will do so soon, and if I will like the experience, and you can tell me about if that is possible, please. Okay, thanks. I have a teacher looking for something, and I'm waiting for a call from a company. No, I get it. My daughter's in college. I don't know where you are but I live in the United States, so we call it college. And, the university, whatever. And she has to do an internship. She's finishing, so she's got to do an internship as well. I'm not saying it's the same thing, but so your school actually finds it for you. You don't have to. It's because I know of a lot of them. Are you sure about that? I'm just making I'm not consulting this anything. I'm just mentioning. It probably is different wherever you're from. I'm not questioning you or saying that Spirit's saying that, but I guess it's more of just confirming that did you. And then there's also, this is just me as a person, not going as Spirit yet, but going, I like to be honest. Have you contacted them to make sure that they're actually, they didn't forget. Sometimes people forget. I think we can get pretty, or they thought they did it and they just think, they didn't, or thought somebody else was doing it, so that, you want to make sure that, it didn't get lost in the fray in some way. Because, it's like when you sit at a doctor's office and you went up there and you sit there and then you end up sitting there for an hour and you think, oh, they got me, they know I'm here. But then, sometimes, okay, they know, okay. But sometimes when you're at the doctor's office, all of a sudden you go back up there an hour later and they're like, oh yeah, so-and-so was supposed to do that. I'm sorry, she must have forgot. And then you get seen right away, where you were sitting there for an hour and you thought they had it all handled. Maybe it's good just to touch base, It's like they don't do shit yet. So maybe just touching base and being a little bit, because like I was saying, I don't know if you're here for Sophie's reading, but like she was trying to contact, she has a solicitor. Sometimes like any company is going to be busy and the people that are loudest, I'm not saying you have to be, but it's good to, I think some of these times we go down these rabbit holes of the same thing where we feel like we're not being heard. And sometimes you gotta be your own advocate, and speak out and ask and kind of, you feel like you're being annoying, but you're really not compared to like other people that are doing it way more. It's like, it's okay to call, you're important, so that's what I'm feeling. So make sure you touch base. If it's been a while, touch base with her and just make sure, say, hey, I'm just touching base. You don't have to go all, because sometimes people need a fire under their ass because it's not their life, they're doing something else. But I feel like it is a beginnings. It shows beginnings, so I feel like it's going to be positive. It's also the anxiousness that you're feeling because it is something new. It's coming up. It's like, is it going to happen? I feel like it is underway. They are doing it's. I feel like if you do call and when you do, it's going to be one of those things where you're waiting there for a while and all of a sudden you get up and you're like, I'm supposed to, are you here? You're about to like give up on something and then all of a sudden it happens is what I'm saying. So not like you're going to give up, but if you're about to like finally, and that's when finally the water boils or something, like, oh, okay, fine. Yeah, I feel they're very enthusiastic, which means, I feel like it's a good thing. But yeah, I feel like do call them. I feel like they're gonna be like, I was just about to call you, or pretty soon after this, they'll call you. Yeah, I just feel like they're just giving you a lot of cards, just like to let you know it's gonna work out. It's freedom. I feel like it's more of like, well, I feel like that's more freedom of your mind and the worry. Are you having to like do anything else with this? Like, are you gonna have to like move? I feel like there's like something about travel, so I don't know if you're gonna have to figure out like because of where you're gonna be, or depending on where they give you, are you gonna have to like, I don't know, I feel like there's like a travel thing. Hey, True Colors, good to see you too. Hope you're doing well. Always enjoy your emojis. So I don't know if that's what you're thinking about. Like, are you having to like make sure you have a car or like it's transport? I don't know what it is, but yeah. So I think that's what also the underlying like need to is and the anxiousness about it. So to another city. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think they're just saying that. I think that's why also you're wanting to plan for it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah. I feel like the one you're gonna get, you're gonna really like it. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it's just gonna be a good fit. May have a remote job and it can be done at a distance. Yeah, it just makes me feel like that's why they didn't say like what it exactly, but it made me feel like more that's like the underlying concern about the whole thing. It's like wanting just to be finalized so you can start making plans about, is it going to be traveling? Am I traveling? Am I doing this or doing that? Yeah. So yeah. But I feel like it does make me feel like there is going to be like movement. Like, yeah. All right, Darryl. But I do feel like it will be resolved. Just patience and a little bit of nudging, a little bit of fire, lighting the fire under their butt, and you can get it going. Can I get telepathy? Like, well, my husband would, yeah, I mean, there's things my husband thinks of. I think sometimes there's a lot of things that I get it psychically, I get it, well, I don't know. I mean, through spirit, through clear audience, hearing. Sometimes I hear it, I see it. I get some smells, but that's more for me from what I know. But sometimes I see it in my mind's eye. But telepathy for my husband, like he'll think of something and I'll say it, and then he'll say, "Get out of my head." I just was thinking that. So, yeah, I think I do that with my children too. Yeah. Well, thank you, Daro. Okay, Leah, do you are you still here, hon? We can go to you. Is there if you're here, Leo, is there anything you would like to know or go into, or just do a general, or whatever? If it's like a router, can you share it with me? What do you mean? Okay, Leah. You want to hear shouts? Well, you would have, yes, or you'd have to talk to your, it's, everybody has their own, everybody has the ability to do that. It's more of like, it's like a muscle, and you working to improve that muscle, so I think it's not something I can give you. It's something that's inside you already. So, I mean, I think in a way if you might be asking if I could teach you, I'm not a teacher about it, but there is like people, things on YouTube about like meditation. A lot of meditation does help to start, or just if you have a friend that has objects and you just feeling your intuition about it and trusting what comes, that's ways of testing it out and feeling how the feelings of the intuition and how they come up, so that sort of thing. But I can't just share it with you. Yeah. All right, Leah, general. Okay. Let's see. I don't know why I feel like 2 decks, but I'm gonna do this one. Shadows and light. Hey, Melanie. I'm doing amazing. How you doing? It has been a bit. Oh, you can, Douglas. Awesome. I've never tried that. The bending of the spoons? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I think there's so much that we can do with our energy that, and you have all those magicians that try to discredit it, but I don't know. I think there is people that can do that. It's pretty cool. All right, Leah. If you're famous, you have to use this thing or dot. Oh, yeah. Oh, your mom used to do that. It's like that's what it's called. Psychometry, yeah. Okay, good. I'm doing good. You're doing good. That's cool. Yeah, I do that too. Psychometry. You can make light appear. Wow, that's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna read Leah. Let's see what we got. The Witchy Sisters, the Power of 3. I'm not saying that there's 3 of them, but I do feel like you have, Leah, friends that you do like vibe with and then do share the same like spiritual type ideas, and kind of just are just able to talk to in a way where you know, like how we're talking right now, like Douglas is saying, it might sound crazy, like you don't like you don't have to say that to your friends, because your friends are like, you know, like there's no, yeah, well, Douglas wouldn't have to say that to us either, but you know, he doesn't know us that well, but you know, like, you know, things that normally people might go, what, you know, you have this friend, I want to say there might be a third one, but you're not, you know, not as much, but there's the, well, at least one of them that's really yeah, okay, really like you don't, there's no judgment there. She's like, yeah, I get it, you know, I'm with you, I understand, you know, like you know, when you talk, you don't have to do that. Did you oh, it says please don't lose hope, and she's holding an apple. So did you have a good time on your date? You're supposed to go on a date, I think, remember? I remember, I think. I was like, remember, Leah? I was like, there was a date I think you were gonna go on, right? But anyway, did it go well? I feel like it's like, they're saying like, it's like, don't lose hope. I don't know if there's like, it was kind of disappointing, or if it, you know, or maybe that, I don't know exactly what they're trying to say there, but it feels like, just like I remembered that, and it's like, well, if there is like don't lose hope about whatever, I think it relates to it anyway. Again, 3. It went well. We had a second. Okay, good. Was it like, do you feel like that there was something though, like recently that happened, like you felt like he not contacted you in a bit or something? Because it made me feel like it also gone weird. Okay, all right. So yeah, so like don't lose hope. Like there's like keep on trying. Yeah. So that's what I felt like. It's like, I don't know. I think maybe something happened. So don't lose hope. I don't know if it was, the hope is like, don't, you know, keep on trying, or the hope was like, you know, if you're thinking he might reach out again, you know, don't lose, you know, it might happen. So I don't know if he just hasn't reached out, but it's like I couldn't decipher which one that it was going for, so that's why I'm kind of on the fence with both of those answers. It seemed contradictory. That's why I'm confused, but they might make more sense to you. Through the 3 fates, you're in 3s a lot in this. What comes around? Well, I feel like it's, I'm seeing the scissors, the cutting of cords, the you know, cutting of cords, meaning like, there's certain contracts we have with other people. I feel like you have, not just recently, but, you know, cut off ties with somebody because it meant that you needed to, and they're just reassuring you that that's important, that it was important you do that, and that like there's some thought to that. You know, it just makes me feel like a karmic, like it felt like a karmic relationship, but it's no longer there anymore. It's like you cut, it's like the cutting of the cord cutting, they call it, I think, right? So I feel like it's complete. So it's not, I don't feel like you're worried, but it's like one of those things where you go, you know, I might have to deal with this again, you know? It's not a thing that's gonna... And they're gonna say, it's funny you said earlier, it says it gone weird. I've never seen this card. I still see the cards that I've never seen. Strange Valentine. Love is strange. So there you go, Leah. It is strange, so gone weird. They are reaffirming that with you. That's funny. I kind of love spirit when they. And I feel like you are just like, you're just happy though, being, you know, I don't think you're in a hurry. I feel like you're just like, I'm kind of just doing whatever. You're not looking back anymore too, yeah. I think you're also not in a hurry. You count your blessings. You're appreciative of what you have now, and it's not like there's no rush, you know. So, say yes. But I don't feel like you're in a rush, and it's like, you know, I'm happy. The cards don't lie. They don't like. I thought it's just wild. Love is strange. I love the little walrus guy. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, no problem, Daro. You're welcome. Thanks for coming, Daro. And I feel like you are this. I'll leave this with you, Leah. But you're welcome. Time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. And I feel like it's what you're kind of centering on, and whatever happens. And I feel like that's the best way to look at it. You know, no reason to rush, no reason to, you know. I don't think there's any time to really feel like, oh, I gotta, you know, do that. Big love to you too, Leah. Thank you for coming. It's great, good to see you. The cards don't lie. They don't lie at all. No, so funny. Okay, all right. We'll go to Douglas, and then Douglas. Douglas, do you want a reading, hon? Okay, bye, Evan. I'm glad. You know, it's nice to see you, and you lift me up too. Much love to you. You're an angel as well. Thank you for coming. Have a good night. Go to Douglas, and then Melanie, if you would like a card, and then we'll be done. We'll call it a live. We'll call it a live. We'll call it. Or if you don't want a card, Melanie, you don't have to have one. You can just sit in the energy. It's fine too. But Douglas, if you would like a reading, I can go to you. Or if you don't, that's fine too. You don't have to have one. No pressure. I was about to ask, okay. Well, I'll see what Douglas says, and then if he's still here. You're welcome. Alright, Douglas, we'll go you first. Maybe I'll do this one. Hold on. Yeah. Give me a different deck. I have a love. I shouldn't say this as I'm doing these cards. A love-hate thing for this deck. I was like, I'm gonna try it again. Sometimes I just don't like this deck, but we'll see. I have you know, you put your decks out in sunlight or whatever, or selenite thing, and then they kind of clear. Not like I think it's just the imagery sometimes on these. We'll see what happens. Douglas. Yeah, see, I just don't like the imagery on this. So, okay, it was a wood nymph, but maybe, okay, I see what it is. Okay. I had my own perceptions about this, and they're like, no, it does fit. Okay. Wood nymph. So, do you do you feel like, also, I feel like there's just like things that are drawn to you. I think there's like, you know, we do have like so there's things that come out, and there's stories we like tell about like fairies and other things, and they can seem kind of out there, but at the same time, I think it's the reason why there's what I feel like they're trying to say is the reason why there's stories like that is because like the way we cannot really conceptualize or understand if it were to be explained to us because of our minds and how it's just not something we can wrap our heads around. So I feel like it's like stuff like showing wood nymphs, but like, you know, I'm thinking of like fairies or other things. It's like we try to like explain it and put words to it, but really, like, even, you know, when I talk about spirit guides or the energy and stuff, it's like we put these, they're kind of abstract and they can mean different things for other people, so it's kind of hard. I feel like, so that's why it's like there's things that we just can't explain or wrap our heads around sometimes, and that's okay, you know. I feel like it's but I feel like you're able to sense those. There's things that you sense in the environment like that you know, that you can't really explain. Like you said about the light, but it's just like what it is or what it really is. I mean, you can try to figure it, but I don't think it's like something you can really wrap your head around. You have many orbs on the trail around the farm. Okay, so it's like, okay, so it makes sense. So like it's like almost like fairies, like you know, that energy, those little, yeah. Is it like where did you say it was? Oh, I don't know much about, I'm horrible at geography, so just putting that out there. But do you think that the land is like sacred in a way, like it has this energy to it more so than that's why it's kind of, you know, like there's something unexplainable about the energy of the area, because I feel like that's also something, just something about, yeah, there's things that happen that you're not able, there's just no way of really knowing for sure what's happening, you know, is what I keep on feeling. Pictures of them interacting with animals. Wow. So like, yeah, wood nymphs. Water spirit, the manifesting dreams. I feel like well, you're just really into nature, right? So, and I feel like you are just really, like, that's where a lot of your strength comes from, and the peace. I'm doing questions, but I'm almost done, Nyama. I hope I said your name right. I'm only doing a couple more. I'm reading Douglas right now, and then I'm gonna go to Melanie, and then I'm gonna then I'm done because I've been on for over almost an hour and a half. So if you follow, I'll be back on Sunday at 3:00 p.m. Eastern, and then I'll give you a reading then. But yeah, I do mostly just I go to people and give readings. Oh, I pulled Water Spirit again. So okay, that's what I was talking about. I guess they're like I didn't speak enough about that. Is there also like light that dances on the water? It makes me feel like there is like something about the water too. So yeah. Thank you, Nama. Pulled that card again. It's so funny. I just feel like you just feel that there's just a lot of heart and soul into just the way you just feel at home there, and just it's like seeing a snowfall for the first snowfall, right? And the way it falls and you haven't seen it in a while. I feel like there's that wonder and that excitement for you. Oh, thanks, Melanie. That's so sweet. I was happy you came on too. Spirit Guide of Winter. So I feel like that's the way you feel like, Douglas. But it also, like, I mean, I feel like it is like orbs, you know, like, you see that there too? Like all those little light, you know, snowflakes can be like orbs. Well, that's an orb. Or like all the white, you know. Let's see. Do you do a lot of like of the grounding meditations, Douglas? Because it says Pine Spirit Purification. It makes me feel like you do a lot of like, do you do a lot of like the breath work and a lot of the meditation where you are like making sure that you are like you're a conduit a lot, you know? So yeah. Yeah. Family, yes. So, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like that if you haven't been doing that a lot, where'd it go? If you haven't been doing that lately, I feel like they're just trying to say that, you know, that's important, but I feel like you do that. That's why you're able to do what you're able to do, the breath work. Yeah. That's why you're able to do more of do the things that you can do. I think there is, it's just, I keep on feeling like, you know, a channel, you're a channel. So do you feel like you are channeling stuff when you're doing you're channeling some bigger, you know, going deeper into your own energy and pulling it forward through this channel, or other ways of channeling things? But I feel like the breath work is really like a purification of yourself, and just able to breathe in and out, you know, things that aren't good, you know, for your highest good. So I feel like there is a lot of things you've done in your life too that are making things more like clear. So it's, you know, like the people you surround yourself with, the things you do, the being in nature, those things have really are what are causing a lot more of the work that you do. You connect to unseen and conscious. Okay, so that makes sense. What about that? I mean, it doesn't sound because what I was saying earlier about things that you can't explain, like a lot of people want to say when they see about their spirit guides, they want to put a face and a identity to it, right? But what spirit is showing them is something that's just how the light appears. Yeah, it's not crazy. I feel like it's like, I feel like there is like a the spirit shows people what they need at the time too. It's not in a way to like confuse them or mislead them. It is what the tool, just because it's the things they're ready for. So like, for instance, spirit guides, some people see them as actual people, like they'll see them as indigenous people or Native Americans, but actually, like, the reason why they're presenting themselves like that, people take it as literal, like, I have this. But no, it's like, I mean, this is my feeling. I'm not saying yes, it's a definite yes or no, but it is more of that spirit embodies what we look at those, types of people as embodying, like nature and So I feel like it's, but if for you, it's a little different. Well, I suppose there's a time, So I think for you, it doesn't have, you don't have, because it is unseen consciousness, you're like, but it's something that is hard to wrap your head, a lot of people would have a hard time wrapping their head around, but it is, I think, a lot of, well, we don't need to see energy because it's not something, what things we see here and the way we see things here are seen because of survival, right? It's for our survival. If it's not for our survival, we don't see it, but it's like how we changing our own perceptions and that's why, but you can see it, like that muscle I was saying. It's just that it takes a bit because it's the conditioning of us as humans. I feel like they're just, I was gonna say, I think they're just really saying that you're doing the work and are I was gonna say grateful for it, but and then I got this very bell fairy gratitude. So I feel like, and then look at all that light. It's just like gratitude. I haven't got. That's funny. That's weird. So that's the love of spirit for you there, Douglas. Look at all that. And there's a deer there. I don't know in that picture. So leave the love of spirit with you. Know that you are working on it. Oh, my little guy. Thank you, Douglas, for coming. Don't worry, you don't sound crazy. Okay. Yeah, see, I keep a drop. Oh, yeah. All right, Melanie. Are you on general? Oh, okay. Conscious. Oh, okay, wow. I didn't hear about that. Plasmoid consciousness being on the sun. Yeah, I believe. Well, we have the whole. What? That's why I'm able to connect with. I think there's just what I see as myself is. I don't think we can really understand. We're really not as separate. We're not really separate. I think we're all connected some way. I don't know if it's just Thanks, Douglas. So do you follow, I have a question for Douglas. Do you follow the whole Men Who Stare at Goats? Like, I want to say, like Thomas Campbell and stuff? Because, or like, I may think Thomas Campbell even like, because Uri Geller was in that, right? In the Men Who Stare at Goats. He was in the, he was in the military. Was he in the military secret program? Well, I know Thomas Campbell does the Monroe Institute, and it's the same type of thing. I think that Monroe was connected, you know, all that. So I don't know. I just think that there's a lot of that you never saw. It's a good. So the Thomas Campbell worked with Monroe in the Monroe Institute, and he did the with the Men Who Stare at Goats, it was about this military program that they had. It was a psychic program. They were trying to, you know, they're trying to keep. I think it was with Russia, because they thought Russia was like trying to do a lot of they were trying changing propaganda and stuff like that. So. Yeah, it is strong for some reason. I don't know why the lag is very strong, but yeah, it's okay. No worries, Melly. So yeah, Douglas, yeah, I don't know, look into that. The Monroe, because there's like a rabbit hole I went down, and then I ended up following Thomas Campbell, who is the author of The Big Toe. But there's a Monroe Institute. I forget how it gets all tied in, but I was like, the Men Who Stare at Goats and all that was very fascinating. It's very interesting. Oh, really? Yeah, it's all this stuff. But so yeah, look into that, and they had a whole program. I forget what it was called, but then the government did it. So what they were trying to do is they thought that they could stare at goats and make their heart stop, and you know, by just staring at them and willing it. And then I mean, a guy did make a ham. I don't know if they did it with a goat, but I know they did it with a hamster. There's another. The movie's based off of the book, but it's really good. It's all true. Yeah. So yeah. That's a fun rabbit hole to go down. So that's how I learned about binaural beats and all that meditation stuff, and yeah. Oh, welcome, Michelle. All right, Melanie, I'll go to you. Yeah, I know the lag is really bad today. I don't know. Maybe. All right. So, Melanie, supernatural, inexplicable, oh man, all these big words. Miraculous. Otherworldly. Are you just feeling really like a lot of, well, I don't feel like this is like as much happening. Oh my gosh, get in there right now, but trying to get it so it stops centering on whatever. Okay. But I feel like that's what really got you into that. Wow, if you've okay. So check that out, Douglas. How to open a rainbow portal on YouTube. Oh, you can activate a portal just by staring at one point. Yeah, well, I mean that's why the whole Men Who Stare at Goats thing. Because that's what I was saying about the staring at, you know, they really thought they could do that. Hi, Michelle. I'm only giving one more reading, and then I was going to close down the live because I've been on for a while. But if you follow, I'll be back on Sunday at 3:00 p.m. Eastern, and I can give you a reading then. I appreciate you coming. You're welcome to stay, if you want. Then the light, Douglas says the light appears as an orb. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, do check out the men who stare codes. They thought they could go through walls and stuff like that, you know, but it was more of, they really started really then doing, that's how a lot of the astral projection, the OB, you know, out of body, you know, things happen. So that experience, that explains you to a T, Melly. Yeah. I felt like it's a lot of that, it's like what really drives you to, you know, go into looking at that stuff, and the things that do happen, you do see the wonder in it, and understand that there is things that we can't explain. And I feel like a lot of what we try to do is explain these things, but really sometimes they're just, you know, left to be not explained. You feel very strongly, so otherworldly, so out of this, yeah, out of this world, rather out of the universe. I swear, I crossed numerous thresholds. Yeah, we are. Yeah, I think it's just well, you know, just through our own hardships and things that we have to, like, decisions we make here, like we have to always, there's always, like, reason why there is, like, a lot of, like, turmoil that we have in our lives is because we have to make the decisions necessary, which is, you know, we have to give up something or whatever to make those, and it's through that you're learning more about yourself, and you're learning about your growth and all that stuff. Yeah, they are, Douglas. Yeah, they definitely are. Which is good, because it needs to be, it really does need to be put out there, you know. So, Melissa, I do believe you feel like you've been here before. Not in this live before. I mean, on this, you know, like, you've been, do you feel like you've been, like, just like, so, and it makes me feel like there's just like an old soul part of it, like well, it says ancestry Egypt. Yeah, they are coming in hot. And magical inheritance. Yeah, the gifts do after the inner work. Well, you have to get all that other stuff out, because you know, it's not like, I don't want to say, because you still have to have ego, otherwise we wouldn't go eat, right? We wouldn't survive, you know. It's just a balancing of all the other external things that needs to happen. It's not like you can't go and be on the extreme of either, because then you are, you know, the extreme, and you are, you know, you have to be more of, come to the middle. Oh, you got called Melissa. Oh, sorry about that. Melody. You're welcome. I was like, I thought I might have called you Melissa. I was like, how did I call her Melissa? I think that's why I stopped for a second. Yeah, and it's funny that we're all talking about the monster within, right? It's the inner struggle, the personal challenges, wanting to improve, and that's what we have to go through. So yeah, they just totally, yeah, they are both a Mel after all. Yeah, that's so true. Yes, it's funny how, like, they reaffirm what you just said. So we were just talking about that. That's the personal challenges that need to happen. Yeah, balanced masculinity and femininity as well. Yeah, your light and darkness. Yeah, because if you're too light, yeah, you have to have it. Witness to no personal evidence to speak out. I feel like this is just more to witness your own mind, and know that it's not, you know, most of the things that there's things that in your head or things that are said, it might not be, you know, the awareness that it isn't you, just to, you know, witness your own thoughts, right? yeah, that's right. We got Melvin too. I didn't even think of that. It's a triple threat. We're gonna conquer and spread light and love all over. So. Oh my god. Okay, this is like I said, we're gonna conquer it. Oh god. We're gonna conquer and spread love and light all over, and I got this flipping card. Love conquers all. That's just crazy. So this is love conquers all. So, enduring loyalty, internal love, lasting commitment. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it with that. So, a spirit is around all of us, and they are here today. Well, they're always here, but, you know, very, I feel like you guys are all, love of spirit is with all of you. Always. I think I just really want to point it out that, well, I just, also, what we're talking about things that we can't, you know, everything wants to be explained and we can't explain it all. So, yeah. Isn't that crazy? This is crazy. It's insane. I know. And yeah, I think too, well, you know, a lot of the psychic protection, shield, bad dreams, there is things though that we should protect ourselves from. It's not all love and light though. You know, we gotta make sure but the thing is, if you don't feel that inside for yourself, then don't worry about it, because it's the only way it can hook inside and to do anything is if you believe that it can. So if you do have even an inkling that you believe it can, then you protect yourself. But there is psychic protection, a shield, you know, because there are just, I mean, we live on Earth, and, you know, there's things that we don't understand. So it's always good to, you know, put that up around yourself and believe that it is, you know, when you do that, you are protected. But I feel like that is why you do the inner work before you go too deeply, because you need to know that, you know, there are things that, traumas and things that they can hook into. And it's like a mold, I feel like. It's hard to explain, but it can really start growing. You love things. Yeah. I feel like, well, yeah, I think what we look as darkness as bad, I don't look at it as dark as bad, like this nightmare thing. I think a lot of the darkness is the shadow self, understanding those children and those things that are just in reaction to too much light. So it's like both of them are, it's like having the combination and understanding both as needing each other. Well, it's the yin and yang, right? I think that's right. So, but needing each other to survive. Like, well, like you wouldn't, how could you even feel happy or know what happiness truly is if you didn't feel sadness? That's the whole dynamic. So, can never really know, like, and when you say happiness, just, you know, like, how would you even know that you're balanced if you didn't have the two extremes? So, oh, you love your she's dope as fuck. That's awesome. Well, she is you. So, of course she is. Because you gotta integrate that, right? Gotta integrate it. Yeah. Enlightenment, inspiration, epiphany, innovation. And I feel like this is like the light and the dark. You know, you got the dark cat, you got the really light lady. Just happiness, bliss all the time. Yeah. Well, you wouldn't know even. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know it was. Yeah. Well, I feel like it's just, are you just, I think sometimes, I think with this reading though, Melanie, it's knowing that sometimes it can, even though we have, you know, during our days when we do, and we are like not energetically like tired or whatever, when we are not that way, we're like, yeah, this is just the universe, this happens, and we can be like more of an, I don't want to say it an adult about it, but like, yeah, you know, lessons. But then there's times where like when you really are in the thick of it, it can get very like you go back into that child state and you go, why does this always, you know, it's like, you know, it's just having the awareness sometimes that, you know, it's just reaffirming that it's okay that you do feel that way sometimes, you know, it happens, but it's hard to like, because we want to put a story on it and make it, you know, sometimes it just by saying it just happens, that it can lose that, you know, there's these lessons, and it can lose that, like, that, I don't want to say, well, victimhood that people sometimes want to hold on to. And it's good to let go of that, because like they say, you know, and I feel like that's the whole theory of forgiveness, and that is because when you're holding on to that, it does weigh you down, and it does keep you in that lower, I don't like saying lower vibration, but you know what I mean. So but it is knowing that we're human, and we have to feel those feelings first before we can rise up and be like, well, it's a lesson, and you know, it was for my higher good. I see what I came out with it with, but it's like, it's being kind to yourself, that, you know, during it, it's gonna be like, oh, what the fuck, you know, but you know, are set into darkness. You get the keys when you heal. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very true. And then you're able to help heal others, right? So, yeah. And help, you know, not hold it for them, but try to let them know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, right? Because then you become the light for them out of their darkness. So, you're welcome, Melanie. Thank you guys for coming. And it was Crossroads today, and I had a little closing, but so the energy doesn't mean you're lost. It means you've grown enough that the old road can't contain you anymore. And if something felt clear tonight, trust that. If something still feels uncertain, that's okay. Clarity often lands softly after we log off. Somebody does that. And it, you know, or it might come in later. So thanks for sharing this space with me. What did you say, Melanie? Goal is to help heal the world. Yep. You can only try. Yep. I think that's a lot to do with why, you know, I think meditation really helps. Well, they say it does. You know, crime does go down when a lot of people meditate. So I feel like that's a lot of talk about helps with our own brains, but also I feel like it helps the collective too. Oh, love you too. Love you guys. Thank you for coming, and You guys are amazing as well. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Or I go on TikTok separately now from the other platforms, because TikTok's a little bit more crazy, and meaning it's just fast paced. They're always like, ah, you know, like, and it's okay. So I go on TikTok at 6 p.m. on Sundays, but I go on Eastern and 3 p.m. here. But I am on Prism of Light. It's not my page. It's a page that has a bunch of mediums. I do mostly mediumship. Well, I do spirit guides there too, but and so I go on there on Facebook on Thursday at 5 p.m. I do that every other week. So I'll see you guys on Sunday or Thursday if you join Prism of Light. It's a private group, so you have to join a little ahead of time. So if you want to join that. But I'll see you then. Wander soon. Have a good day.